And now let's get to what you've all been waiting for, the fighters. First of all, take a look at this. Samus's final smash still uses the Zero Laser, but it's a little different this time around. Did you catch it? Previously, when Samus unleashed this weapon, her power suit fell to pieces, but not anymore. It's not just her. All characters who used to change forms mid-match will no longer change. Instead, you'll be able to concentrate on a single moveset for the whole fight. What happened to Zero Suit Samus, you say? Well, unfortunately, she's not going to participate in this iteration of Smash Bros. Nah, I'm only kidding. In the previous title, Zero Suit Samus was designed with slightly less physical strength, so I thought we needed to find ways to toughen her up. That's why we've given her a pair of jet boots and the moves to work with them. What used to be a weakness now results in this: kicks that combine both power and speed. Next up, Zelda. Her down special attack is now a new move called Phantom Slash. Of course, summoning a Phantom also works as a defensive move. Then again, you should be careful not to let your Phantom get reflected back at you. Zelda's down special attack has been changed, so what happened to Sheik? Don't worry, Sheik is back. We've polished Sheik's moves and added 2 more special attacks, what we're calling Burst Grenade and Bouncing Fish. Burst grenades are little bombs that blow up once you pull the pin out. Bouncing Fish is an acrobatic kick technique using the heel of the foot. Now let me speak a little about the other characters in the game. We've added a Kirby Hammer technique to his moveset. The official name of the move is Hammer Flip. Press and hold the button to let the power build up, then unleash it. Bear in mind, if you build this move up to maximum power and don't use it, you'll start taking damage, so be careful. And then for his final smash, we've added something that will slice through everything, the Ultra Sword.
The Great King Dedede has become much more expressive. He also throws Gordos now instead of Waddle. Being able to toss such high-powered ammo in quick succession makes him a more formidable fighter. Lucario's aura attacks have been strengthened, and now when it's in trouble, it'll do even more damage than in the previous game.
However, you should be careful not to power up too much, or you'll quickly find yourself in serious trouble. We also had some player expectations we had to fulfill. And that means a Mega Evolution. After its Mega Evolution, Lucario's aura attacks will always do maximum damage. For this game, Olimar can only have 3 Pikmin following him around. This is a bit of a painful power reduction. Or so you might think. One important change is that Olimar now plucks Pikmin in a fixed order: red, yellow, blue. Once these guys get dispatched, next come white, then purple, and then back to red again. With their reduced numbers, you'll be able to clearly see them lined up behind you, and management becomes all the more important. Also, we've changed his recovery move to this. Yes, Winged Pikmin. You'll tote the Pikmin following you and fly through the air, but the more Pikmin you have, the heavier the captain will be. We're trying to correct some of his shortcomings, but also add some weak points. For the new additions, we've cut the gliding mechanic from Pit's repertoire. This of course represents a bit of a downgrade. In its place though, we've leveled him up in a number of areas. The Power of Flight is also an easy to use recovery move. His final smash has been changed to the 3 Sacred Treasures. We've made the movesets of a number of other fighters stronger too. I hope you'll check them all out. Oh wait, there's one more returning fighter I wanted to talk about. In past Smash Bros., Yoshi moved like a dinosaur standing on 2 legs with a bent back. For the upcoming games, we're updating the character to be more in line with recent models. Yoshi now basically stands upright. This is quite a big change, so we've waited a bit to inform everyone. However, you should know that the change has made Yoshi even stronger. Rest assured, Yoshi will stand tall in battle. And now I'd like to talk about some of the new characters. Let me start with Rosalina. Rosalina can choose to keep her Luma with her or send it off via her special move, the Luma Shot. Shoot out, then return. When Luma is on its own, it'll wander around the stage, and the player can control its attacks while it's separated from Rosalina. Rosalina and Luma each have a different set of moves, and they can fight somewhat independently. When they're particularly far from one another, they'll be able to unleash lots of individual attacks. Now let me show you some of their moves. The side special attack called Starbits lets Luma fire a number of projectiles. You can do this when the two are separated, with Rosalina guarding the base, so to speak. Her up special attack is called the Launch Star. This is a nice, long-distance recovery move. Her down special is called Gravitational Pull, which allows her to draw in items. It will even render enemy shots ineffective. Last but not least, her final smash, the Power Star. It combines shooting stars with a gigantic one. Next up is Little Mac. As you can see, though his body is small, he packs huge punches and can throw them quickly as well. As a boxer, his attacks basically consist of punching with both hands, so it's a bit difficult to put a diverse moveset together. That said, I think he's become an exceedingly fresh character. He's extremely strong at unleashing attacks while on the ground. He can also shrug off some attacks through sheer willpower. He's also got smash attacks that hit at megaton levels, so he's sure to be launching opponents left and right. Unfortunately though, his abilities in the air are extraordinarily weak. That's right, even though he's a terror on the ground, he's very vulnerable in the air, and even his attack power weakens considerably. Plus, his ability to recover is just terrible. There's one more attribute that's unique to Little Mac, his power meter. His special moves include the Straight Lunge, which is very strong on its own. But beyond that, connecting with attacks and even getting hit by enemies will fill Little Mac's power meter. When it's completely full, you'll become armed with a one-shot only attack, the KO Uppercut. One punch, insta-KO. That felt great. So that's Little Mac, an up-close brawler that wants to stay rooted to the ground. How he fares in battle will be up to the players. The Jolt Haymaker will allow him to leap into the fray and avoid attacks. The Rising Uppercut is his recovery move. Though it doesn't have a lot of jump power, the move makes up for it with attack power. And then there's the Slip Counter, a move where Mac feints like he's going to take a hit, then counterattacks his enemy. And then there's his final smash, the transformation into Gigamac. Are these two really the same guy? Oh, also, for old school fans, we're including Wireframe Mac as one of your costume choices. This is a recreation from the 1984 arcade game, the original Punch-Out! Now let's take a quick look at some of the villagers' moves. And let's see some of Mega Man's unique moves. For the final smash, it's Mega Man's famous co-stars. The Wii Fit trainers fight with healthy techniques, so let's focus on two of them, Deep Breathing and Sun Salutation. Deep Breathing helps to unify the mind, so afterward, the trainer's attacks hit all the harder. The Sun Salutation is a projectile attack that the Wii Fit trainer can create and save for later use. I think using this energy for fighting strays a bit from the original yoga teaching, but it's a powerful attack nonetheless. Make your attack stronger with Deep Breathing, then finish the enemy off with a Sun Salutation. No other fighters have this kind of combination. You can also have fun playing as either the male or female models and switching up their palettes. Their heights and power are exactly the same, so just choose the one you like.